So back when I made these two videos, a lot happened right after I uploaded the first one. If you don't follow me on Instagram, then you didn't see the hundreds of people going to my comments to call me a pedo because one of baby Ashlee's friends, this girl, got mad and started posting about me on her story, literally spreading lies to try and get everyone's attention away from baby Ashlee. I think the funniest claim they tried to make was that I was some weirdo creep because I did this to a statue. Like, there were literally people commenting on my video saying that I was finger blasting a statue in public. And it's like, dog, I would've, but the statue didn't have a hole. But other than her friend, who is the same age as her and is also a girl, there was also this guy who we only knew as Podium, and that he was some 25-year-old weirdo that was basically managing baby Ashlee and helping her prepare everything for when she turns 18 and makes an OnlyFans. One of those things was her Discord server. At the time, if you went to his website, which is still up, it is guns.lol/podium, but here is where the invite to baby Ashlee's server was. And as you can see, he was active 21 seconds before I took this screenshot. That's how close I am to this bitch, and he doesn't even know. But apparently, being 25 was a lie, and he's just some pathetic 19-year-old. And after talking to him, I eventually agreed that maybe he said that he was 25 to someone as a joke, and they just believed it. Whatever, I didn't care because before all of this, I had contacted the detective who was in charge of baby Ashlee's dad's arrest, and he said that he was familiar with my videos and was going to do something. As of now, and I was just told this by her friend, but because me and many others emailed the detective, she is now not allowed to be back on social media until she is 18 in the hopes that she will learn her lesson. Obviously, I doubted this at first because that sounds too good to be true, but it's been a little more than a month since I made my video, and no one has messaged me saying anything about her. So either she can't be online anymore, or she's just doing everything so secretly that the people who are buying her pictures don't even know it's her. Regardless, as of a couple weeks ago to about yesterday, so much new information has came out that proves that all of these people, whether they want to admit it or not, are all the same. They can say that they're just helping their friends and they're just doing this out of the kindness of their heart, but it's all bullshit. So for starters, back on July 31st, 20 days after I made my video, Kitty, whose real name is Lily I think, so I'm just gonna call her that, but Lily randomly messaged me at 10 p.m. saying, hey, I need to apologize. I lied, he is 25, I'm sorry for making you the bad guy. And of course, I instantly knew what she was talking about. So I'm like, wait, hold up, you lied? And I even asked, why are you telling me this now? And she's like, I only wanted to protect Ashlee, not him, but I made a big mistake, that's all, because I wanted to see if anything weird was going on. And I said, him being 25 is already weird in itself. She said, I wanted to give it a chance, but I don't know what to say about it, but I do think something weird is going on, and I'm getting backlash because I called him out on it. And if you guys are confused, like I said earlier, that guy Podium, the one who's helping baby Ashlee, at first was thought to be 25 years old. That's what I was told by the two people who came to me to make the first video. Eventually he lied enough to where everyone believed he was 19, so it wouldn't sound as bad when I say a 19-year-old is helping a 17-year-old versus a 25-year-old is helping a 17-year-old. And this was basically her confirming that he is in fact a 25-year-old man-child. But then she mentions to me how one of the ways he was able to get Ashlee to let him help manage her was that essentially he claimed to be an OnlyFans or social media manager, and he is not. He has no experience whatsoever. And as I mentioned in my previous video, on his website, he had this random girl's OnlyFans linked when he wasn't even associated with her in any way. But then she sends me a screenshot of their DMs, and just listen to this pedophile try and justify the fact that he is a 25-year-old helping a 17-year-old prepare for OnlyFans. Okay, I'm not 26 though, just saying. 25 not any better, but you know what I mean. 25 whatever, it's no difference. That is literally something a creep would say, and I'm really disappointed you're being this way. What? Specifics matter when you're saying things like that. You keep saying 26, I'm just saying I'm not 26. That's not creepy. Well, you stated you're almost 26, so it's not off by a lot. Ha! That's like me saying you're almost 18. So as you can see, this guy is clearly retarded and thinks being 25 rather than 26 makes what you're doing any less predator-like. Lily is even like, that's fucking weird because it's not like saying she's 18. The fact that she can see that and not him almost makes me think he's not actually 25. But obviously, why would someone in his position want to make people think he's older than what they already think he is? But she then starts telling me how she's been trying to let Ashlee know about all of this, but since one of Ashlee's friends is also one of Podium's friends, it's basically 2 against 1 and she's losing every time. She does tell me she is going to stay in the server just to keep an eye on him, and I'm like, cool, let me know if anything happens, because at this point, she had big enough balls to apologize to me. If she didn't say shit, I literally wouldn't have known anything until someone messaged me months after and told me what I was supposed to know months before. But then she sends me this and says, do not put this anywhere, but look at this Twitter, it's his, meaning Podium's. And you can see it says Dad BF, at Purest BF, Disgusting Biker Dad /BF, Only Fantasy, 25, no minors. I know, but it gets worse. This is the pinned tweet that is in this screenshot. Kidnapping and drugging you, tying you up, and throwing your body in the trunk of my car, drive you out to a shed in the middle of the woods and you over and over, coming back every day to fill your hole so you never forget who you belong to. Listen, dog, just because you put Only Fantasy in your bio doesn't make up for the fact of how disgustingly detailed you are with what you want to do to a girl. But after she sends me that, I go onto it myself and start screenshotting posts like, what the fuck is this? Hey little sis, back home from school already? Dude's calling random minors on the internet his little sister. He then posted this picture that implies that he wants to have sex with a girl that's 3 times younger than him. 25 divided by 3 isn't even 8.5, you sick fucking weirdo. This is also another one of his tweets, and listen, I can read between the lines pretty well, and I know for a fact he did not want to go as high as 18 for this tweet. This is just so people don't start calling him a pedophile in the replies, and instead say this is just a normal 25-year-old fantasizing what life would be like at the ripe age of 40 with a sweet 18-year-old girlfriend. He also has this obsession with wanting a daughter/girlfriend really bad. And it's like, how about you start off by wanting girls your own age, maybe even a MILF? But let's start there, and then after, if that doesn't satisfy your needs, then we might need to have a talk with Chris Hansen, because being twice someone's age is one thing, but you're saying 3 times the age of this girl. Are you fantasizing about being 40 years old? Because even if that's your excuse, I've made enough videos on assholes like you to know that if they use and or repost something with the word kitty in it, they're always talking about a minor. Like, think about it. They don't call it a kiddie pool because it's for adults. But after I got all these screenshots, the next day he set his account to private, and I let her know that I'm gonna have to make a video on this because this dude is a pedophile in denial with undeniable proof against him. And she says, don't make a video yet though, he's gonna know I said some stuff if he's stalking you. Me and my friends have a plan to get more info on him, and basically they were trying to get other things like his girlfriend's name if he even had one. Like I said, all this happened between the days of July 21st and August 2nd. Last Thursday, I asked her, is it okay if I make a video now? And she's like, no, I need to get the GF's name, and I don't want him finding out that we're calling him out until I get more personal information on him. So I'm like, sure, whatever, I'll go back to waiting. Because what I was thinking right here is, okay, good, she's still messaging me and not just leaving me undelivered, meaning that she's serious about this. The next day, and this is where everything starts crashing down, and I'm like, are you fucking serious right now? So I'm looking at my old videos from years ago, seeing if I can make a follow-up on any of them, and the ones that I made about Twitter's underage user problem didn't get as many views as I liked at the time, so I'm like, let's see if anything comes up, and if not, oh well. Literally, I shit you not, within 5 minutes of me searching up the same hashtags from those videos, I find this account. And what I noticed right away is that this account is posting pictures of Lily. The account's name is also Lily, so obviously I'm like, oh shit, someone is catfishing as her. It happens all the time. She does have a good amount of following on Instagram and TikTok, so it's not impossible that someone's doing this. But I'm like, dope, I can actually hit up the real Lily and be like, look what I found. We can get the account taken down, I can make a video. It's a literal win-win situation. But as I'm looking at this account and what they have posted, I start noticing that some of these pictures aren't posted on her Instagram, even having an uncensored one be posted. But still, I'm like, maybe she posted this at one time, and when she took it down to post a censored version, someone had already taken a screenshot, so it's understandable. Have a nice day. I know they're not nudes, so calm the fuck down. I mean, like, uncensored, like she doesn't have a giant emoji covering the picture. But after I see that, I'm like, alright, let me hold off confronting the person behind this account and let me see what's going on here. Because these posts are very similar to the ones Podium was making on his Twitter account. Like where he was saying he wanted a daughter GF, this account is talking about wanting a daddy BF, amongst other things that I don't even want to repeat. This is probably the tamest post they have, and it says, me and what older man with this picture. But something that was amongst the pictures being posted was a Telegram link, which has since been taken down, but I'm like, let's see where this takes me. And inside this Telegram, and I took screenshots of what I could, but in this Telegram chat, the same pictures were being posted, so I'm like, okay, this is for sure a catfish. But then I see this picture, and I'm like, that's Lily and baby Ashlee. And in all the videos I have ever made on her, this picture, let alone Lily, have never been mentioned. This picture is something only the person taking the photo would have and whoever they sent it to. And it's kind of hard to believe that she sent this picture to someone who would use it to catfish as her. But also, there's a post saying that my @ is silly kitty girl for those who want to DM me. And then she has quote unquote proof that she sends and apparently a link to a Google Drive with all her photos. So now I'm like, alright, let me back up for a second. I gotta find out who owns this Twitter account. So I knew that Lily knew my personal Twitter. So I made an alt and messaged this account acting like I wanted to buy it to see if this was actually someone catfishing as her. Because if you didn't happen to see the other videos about these Twitter hashtags, anyone who uses a specific hashtag such as lollipop Twitter are pedophiles looking to interact with children and or vice versa. But I messaged this account saying menu and can you verify? And they replied with, I sell my content for 30 USD if you're interested. It includes all my content and anything new I make will go in there and yeah, I can verify. So then I quintuple text basically begging them for a verification because I'm like, there is no fucking way Lily is trying to call out Podium while she's doing the same thing plus everything baby Ashlee's getting in trouble for. But they finally answer and I'm like, send a picture holding up 4 fingers. And this is what they send me. Now, unless this account is ran by someone that is a master at deepfakes, then this is Lily who is running this account. I don't know how many people have asked her to hold up 4 fingers in the past. I tried to think of something random and easy, but I'm freaking the fuck out right now. So I'm like, alright, I'm gonna message you on Telegram because it's easier for me to get screenshots. I didn't tell her that. But on Telegram, I asked for more verification because I'm giving her the benefit of the doubt. Not many people I talk shit about in a video come back to apologize to me and then give me more information about someone who was in that video. She was literally like the ideal person to make a video about. But I asked her to say the date in a voice message, and this was back on Friday, I believe, because it had taken her a day to respond on Twitter. But this is what she sends.
I don't know if you want me to do a video or not, but I'm kind of like lazy right now because I already sent one. But it's August, I think 16th. I honestly don't know. It's August like 16th, 2024. Sorry, I just got off the bus right now.
Now, obviously, you guys have never heard her voice, and I don't think I have either. So I'm like, real quick, send me a video of you doing the same thing, because that means, without a doubt, you are either going to be Lily or a girl catfishing as Lily, which is what I was hoping for. But she sent me this, unfortunately, confirming it was her.
Hi, it's August 16th, 2024.
I even asked her what was on the folder she was selling, and this is what she says. Now, right after that, I stopped messaging her. So any of you are going to be like, I can't believe you were going to buy from her. I wasn't. This was literally just to get proof that this was her. I wasn't actually going to buy her pictures and be like, it was for research purposes. No, I'm not stupid. This was literally all I needed. And like I said in the beginning, the Telegram group chat she had was deleted, but the Telegram she messages people on isn't. And apparently something happened because yesterday on her Instagram story, she posted this saying that someone on Twitter is trying to catfish as her. She then lies to her other friend, the same one who was talking shit to me on her behalf, I might add, back when I made my first video. But she lies and acts like she wanted her friend to DM all the followers on that account and tell them that it's a catfish account. She says, you're the best for real. I didn't think of messaging the followers. I wonder why. The funniest part about all this is that she's doing all of this not knowing that I know everything. She thinks that I'm stupid and that I'm gonna focus all my attention on Podium and think that she's on my side. She kinda is, but it's so that I wouldn't find anything like this. Unfortunately for her, she does not know that I'm familiar with that disgusting side of Twitter and was willing to do anything to secure that $30 from me. But basically, Lily, who is friends with baby Ashlee, who has gotten in serious trouble for selling her underage pictures, is doing the same thing. Like I said, I didn't show you many of her Twitter posts because even if I blurt them out, YouTube would have age restricted my video. But her and that Podium guy are literally the same kind of person. Some would say a perfect match for each other because one wants a daughter girlfriend and the other one wants a daddy boyfriend. It's like a match made in fucking hell. But in reality, both of these people need their internet access revoked because they have both proven that they will lie to try and make themselves seem not as bad as they actually are. Once again, like I always say, these are the accounts you guys are going to want to report because this is literally illegal. This is Podium's account. Both are on private, and these are Lily's accounts, which I'm sure are going to be on private after this video. I am going to confront her about this before I upload this video and see what she has to say, and I'll maybe add it to the end of this video. But if when I call her out and say that I know for a fact that this is her and she blocks me right away, which is what I feel like is going to happen, just try and report the accounts for as long as you can see them. Otherwise, that means she already took them down, which at this point is better than nothing. But hopefully being called out for this will make her stop, because whatever happened yesterday, she took down her Telegram group right away and then started lying about it. Also, her friend Silly Vampire Girl blocked me, so if anything, do not harass her, but let her know that her friend is selling nudes and shouldn't have called me a pedo when her girlfriend is literally catering to their wants and needs. Like I said in my last video, this one is going to be a banger, and I don't mean to brag, but I mean, I kinda impressed myself with what I was able to find out. Again, report what I just told you to report. Obviously, you guys are gonna do what you want to do, but like I said, also, do not harass any of the people in this video, because reporting them and getting their accounts taken down works better in the long run. Hopefully she doesn't block me, and I can add an explanation to the end of this. So it is the next morning, guys, and she blocked me, but I still have an explanation. So I called her out, and long story short, she is saying that these are AI. Yeah, she tried for almost 2 hours to convince me that these were deep fake videos. I'm not gonna go through all the DMs, but the one I do want to show you is this one where she says nobody will believe you anyways. Is that why you're trying so hard to convince me that these are AI? Even showing me a screenshot of you texting your boyfriend and he says, "You look ugly, isn't you? You can tell why." It's good to know she's dating a fucking blind man. But after I called her out, she literally went through the 5 stages of grief right before my very eyes. She was denying it by sending me all these other pictures of her being like, "Look, that isn't me." And I'm looking at both of these pictures and I'm like, "No, yeah, that's literally you." And then she would say shit like, "It is, but it isn't me." And I'm like, what the fuck are you talking about? That is literally you saying the date. Then she started to get angry at me, saying that nobody's gonna care and that there's no use for this video. Then she started bargaining, saying, "Okay, you can make the video, but at least don't talk about Podium." Then she got kind of sad, and then she accepted the fact that I was going to make a video and even tried to explain to me how it should go, but then she eventually blocked me after I didn't respond to her messages right away. Also, I let her know that when someone is deep faking your face, like she's claiming this video is doing, it doesn't replicate specific jewelry, and she's wearing that necklace in other photos, so that's also proof these aren't fake. And then, just to give you that much more reassurance that this is her, if you went to her Telegram, she had these pictures on her profile, all related to her. Now, they're gone. The account is still up, but now unless you watch this video, you won't know it's her. If all of this, plus what I showed you in the past 15 minutes, isn't enough to convince you that she's a piece of shit just like baby Ashlee and that Podium guy, then you might want to watch the video again. Like I said, she did block me, so if anything, just look up her accounts and report them. I will try to add her Discord in the video. She also told me that she wasn't going to post about me this time, and it's like, no shit, your followers aren't that fucking stupid to believe that this is AI. That's why I'm here. But yeah, guys, report her accounts just because she literally doesn't care and will lie about anything to try and get away with this. Like, she says she doesn't care and that her followers aren't gonna care, but then sets her account to private so that nobody could message her followers unless you already follow her? Make it make sense. Or don't, because I already made sense for you. But yeah, guys, these are not AI. This is literally her, and I will see you guys in the next video. Peace.
Hi, it's August 16th.